Do you guys, and I told these guys, if you have questions, bring them with you today. So does anybody, this is your chance to ask Brantley Gilbert.
Yeah, and don't be embarrassed about not needing, because no joke, I don't see any kids. The PG-13, this isn't live or anything.
It's not live.
So you can ask me whatever you want to. Just keep in mind that my fiance is here. And that, well, that's about it. I will tell you outside of that. Anybody got it?
Anybody, come on.
Did you not bring the acoustic guitar with you?
No, I didn't.
This ain't about, this is about
Man,
talking.
I tell you what, that's the other reason that we're doing this, to be honest, is a lot of times now in my career things have changed. In the beginning, I got to pull up to the bar we were playing that night in another state that I hadn't been to, or one maybe even that I had, but we could go in and we could drink with folks and hang out till it's time to play a show. Now, if I get off the bus and I don't sign about 500 autographs, I'm gonna piss 500 people off, and it's just kind of a glorified handshake and a wave and a picture, and it's over. I never get to really talk to folks anymore and actually show face and just bullshit. So this is my way of getting to hang out with folks informally. I have to come up with a reason to do that.
This is really awesome because it doesn't happen very often, so I really appreciate you doing this too.
Yeah, it's fun. And I have a blast with it, so don't think you're going to embarrass me or any of that stuff. You ask me whatever you want to.
Okay, come on, who's going to go?
Here, I'll go.
Okay.
Oh. She got a list.
Okay, do you have like a specific process when you write songs? Like, I don't know, like how do you like say what you want to say and then like put it on paper and like get it to flow?
It's kind of crazy the way that falls.
Because I feel like so many things that happen in my life, like you, and like I could seriously be like a pretty good songwriter if I could get it on paper and like make sense of it. So I'm like, what's your process?
What's really strange is I've seen people who are excellent with words have a hard time writing songs. Me, it started at an early age. For some reason, I didn't want to learn a bunch of other folk stuff. Even when I was learning guitar, I wanted to learn chords and see if I could make a song right. I'm not the best singer in the world. We all know I'm not Carrie Underwood. Wish I was. I'm just kidding. But not like that. I came across.
I know your plans not Carrie Underwood, right?
Okay, so, but no, songs can come from anywhere. And I write songs about the good, the bad, and ugly. I write about my life. I write about things that I've known and I've been through. But other times I get in a room with co-writers and there's a situation maybe I can relate to. It's not dead on about me, but I can make it that way. But it's really, I've found the best songs I think that I've written they're simple, they're the truth. You Don't Know Her Like I Do was a conversation basically that I had with a buddy of mine. It was her fault. Well, that song's about her, and it was a conversation. There's nothing overly creative or witty about that one. It just literally it was the way my heart felt, and it's the way it came out on the paper. Songwriting to me is the truest form of expression outside of prayer. It's got a melody to it. You can evoke emotion. You can really dig in and go exactly what you're after. If I'm gonna sing a song about fighting somebody, I'm gonna have about 6 electric guitars. It's gonna be smashing, double kick. I'm talking about we're going hard. But if it all revolves around the mood, of the song. Do you play an instrument at all? That would help.
I want to play the guitar, but my dad plays, and he he's tried to teach me, but I have like 0 patience.
Okay, I can't believe I'm about to do this shit, but I am.
And so I'm like,
There's a way to learn guitar that just came out that I can't believe I'm gonna do this. But yes. The shit works. The dude's a genius. He's a good friend of mine. He means the world to me. When I saw it on TV, I looked and I said, oh shit, no. Like Keith Urban's the new Esteban. But actually, I know some people who have the product and who have worked for, and it really works.
it's something in my finger. years. Like, I don't know. I can't get it. Then
Yeah,
I get
it's-
frustrated, and then I just like go have another drink, and then I try to come and sit back down.
Yeah, it's kind of regressing progress.
But no, I've tried.
Other questions? Anyone have other questions?
Anybody?
What was your favorite video to make so far?
What's that?
What was your
Favorite
favorite video to shoot so far? I mean, obviously, one hell of an evening.
It was, that one means the most, I think. Small Town Throwdown was a trip. We had so much fun. Chuck Liddell was on the scene. Justin Moore's in rare form that day.
In rare form?
Yeah, if you get a chance to see the behind the scenes of that video, we did the longest and most pointless, most terrible interview I've ever done in my life. Because it was George Briner.
It was pretty funny. I saw it behind the scenes. It was
I wish you could have seen the whole interview. It was like an hour and a half long. We shut it down to that. But we were messing with George is why it took so long.
George Briner.
Yeah. Because they'd been drinking during that day. I ran into Willie Nelson at like lunch. And so we're...
It's right there. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know where the rest of the video is at.
Yeah.
That's all
So,
you have to say. The story could end right there.
so we get in front of George and we're all having a blast. And George is wanting us to be serious for a minute. And the more he wants us to be serious, the more the other way we go. He was like, fellas, so really, what's the, and you can't take that song serious. There's nothing about it serious. So he was like, fellas, so seriously on this song. And Thomas read, I remember at one point George asked something like, so this song could be, you know, really official. You guys are going to have a great time doing this. It could really, you know, tying up you guys' fan bases could do a lot. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Thomas Read goes, I just wish we'd have had swords. Dude, what? Because he was talking about when we were like walking to meet Chuck Liddell. He said, I felt like I was in the army, like Gladiator or Troy or something. I should have had swords. But it was funny if you get a chance to watch that. But yeah, that one was a lot of fun.
What else? Couple more questions. Who's got them?
Yes, ma'am.
At your live shows, I've seen you do the backflip. How did that come around? That looks pretty dang dangerous.
Yeah, it's
Stunt double?
There's a bad ass picture actually for what award show did I do it at?
CMT.
CMT award,
Yeah.
yeah. That actually what happened our live show now, we have a drum riser that goes up to 10 feet and it raises and lowers throughout the show. I couldn't have something that cool on stage and not be able to play with it. Like Ben wasn't the only, my drummer wasn't the only person gonna get to have fun on that son bitch. I wanted to play too. So I was standing there one day, we were rehearsing for the tour, and my stage manager, Jeremy, comes up to me and he goes, what are you doing? And I was standing there looking at the drum riser like this. I was watching it go up, I was watching it go down. I turned around, he said, no. And I was like, yes, build me a platform. So they did, and it kind of started, I did it just to freak my manager out. He was coming out to the first show, and he hadn't seen the end of rehearsal yet, because he stepped out every time to take a phone call. So in the middle of taking it outside, you know, they bring out this big platform and hook it to the front of the drum riser, and I ride it up to 8 feet, and he was already flipping this shit, and I just bail off of it. And the deal at 8 feet, it's not really hard to do a backflip. You kind of just bail off and roll over, and you're there.
Oh, for you.
The problem is, when you're 30 years old, that shit starts hurting. And I planned on doing it for a whole tour, and I did, but we had to retire it because the chiropractor took one look at my back and he was like, you're going to have to come see me a lot. And I hate the chiropractor, so I was like, I'm just going to stop doing backflips.
Hey, we don't get nice. I did get to see that a couple times.
So I'm going to break it back out, I think.
The still picture from the award show is pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's flames going off in the back, which actually scared the dog shit out of me. I'm in midair and I had no idea. We had practiced, but they only lit 2 cannons off. and there were 6 that went off when I jumped. So like I jumped and the whole ground shooting. I could feel like heat on my face and stuff. I was like, am I finna fall into like a pit of fire? The worst part about it was pitch dark there for a minute. You couldn't see real good on stage. And they shut the lights off when I was upside down. So I was like, where? But the whole time before it, everybody was like, are you nervous about it? And I really had got to a point where I was like, hell knows. If I fall, any publicity is good publicity, and millions more people will see it if I fall. The hell with it. I was thinking about falling on purpose. Well, I landed it. It was pretty fun. Everybody, what was funny was watching that award show and seeing everybody else had bells and whistles like crazy, and people popping up out of the floor. It looked like a carnival in there. I just did a backflip. It was fun.
Did you do spring 30?
What was that?
Did you do spring 30?
Yes, January 20th.
Same my son's birthday, you won.
My mom's birthday and my sister's birthday. It's a good day.
January 20th was a great day.
They're awesome people.
I know they are.
You're
You're like on the cusp. You're Aquarius.
Yeah. Which bothers me. The first time I asked somebody, it was like, so what's my sign or whatever? Because I don't really know a lot about it. I'll be honest with you. Like, you know, that's kind of. But somebody told me, well, you're on the cusp. I'm on the what? When I think of cusp, I'm thinking about something, you know. I don't like the idea of being on the cusp. That's just not a good word. I mean,
It sounds painful.
you know what I mean? You're on the cusp. So apparently, I have 2 signs.
You do.
And which I actually think that means we're bipolar. But I've got really good medicine to balance the whole thing.
You said that totally explains my mother. Just explain my mom.
I guarantee you. Yeah. It's at the drop of a hat. I'm telling you what I've been hooked on the past couple of days. We were in Dallas yesterday, and we went to the JFK
That's amazing.
where he was assassinated. And I'm in the long range shooting now, and that shot and that Zapruder film has been something that's really freaked me out for a long time, and I wanted to see if I could figure it out myself.
Did you?
That worked out.
It's a long way.
They shouldn't have. It's actually not.
It's
The
not.
first shot's 52 yards, and the second one is a little over 75. With the rifle he used, it's very, very possible.
It's all marked.
And it's
I've
within.
been there, but I was like, for me, a girl who's never really shot a gun, I'm like, that would be, well, yeah, because my shot would go like.
Well, and they extended the
Amazing.
time period of the shots from, they thought it happened in 4-point-something seconds to over 8 seconds. And in 8 seconds, you can get off a lot of shots. I mean,
Yeah. It's amazing.
it was trippy.
All
The
right,
mob
we're
did
gonna-
it, if anybody's wondering.
Who wants a photo?
I think so.
You only gotta do one, so we gotta.